we're doing this. We're getting into it. Hi, Amber. Long time.
Snaps, you got a sub.
Oh,
Yay.
snap. That's a long time, Dopa. That is a long time. Thank you so much for 59 months and for the tier 3. My goodness. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Frick. I restarted the session instead of muting it. Well, that's smart. I muted the alerts so that if people are showing off really cool art, it doesn't just... Actually, I should just pause them so that it doesn't interrupt anyone's cool stuff. But we're going to start with LR. He's up first. And then up after that is Michael and then Tony. So any of you other lovely humans, if you have art you want to show, just get in the Green Room channel in Discord. And just a reminder, this is a very self-promo friendly event. I don't care if you promote any of your art or any of the cool stuff that you're doing. Thank you. And you don't have to be a subscriber or a follower or anything like that in order to show off your cool stuff. It's just, you know, cool. If you want to share, cool. If you don't, cool. Yeah, so Johnny Boy, if you were thinking about sharing some stuff, since you're new here, we would love to, we'd love to see it. Okay. Let's start with LR's beautiful hoe butt. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure that my audio settings on here are right. We shall find out. Yellow. Hi. Say more words.
I will continue to say more words so that you can adjust volumes on stream, also to make sure that stream can hear me, and so I don't spook anybody. Because I don't have a compressor, so when I laugh, I laugh.
When you laugh, you laugh. Okay. And you have a video, so I should probably mute my music for this.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's
The link is in your DMs.
see it. I'm opening it. Pause. Okay.
It's like a 5-ish minute video. So preface. This was for a film course that I did in school a couple of years ago. Okay. And so I took a version of this course where like during the summer semester, some courses will be like super condensed. So instead of the usual 12 or 13 weeks, we'll have 6 weeks to do it. And this was one of those courses where they didn't change any of like the content or the assignments or the deadlines. So everything was the same, the assignments, deadlines, projects, except instead of 12 weeks, we have 6 weeks. So we had 3 weeks to put this together. They were a total of maybe I'd say 24 hours of at most, which would be a stretch of filming, and maybe another 24 to 36 hours of editing. So it was really like over 3 weeks. This was really like very roughly put together project. Because the focus was on technical, not necessarily the creative side. The grading was 75% technical, 25% creative. So it's a very like simple, straight story, something that's been said before, but it's a little it's not super dark. There's no like heavy imagery. It's more like metaphorical and ideas and stuff. But yeah, I'm really proud of what we did and what we achieved, especially because we were up at like, I don't know, I was the one waking up at 3:30. So we could wake up, I'd go get everybody, take them to set so that they could get set up. Then I'd go drive again for another 30 minutes, get the actor, get him to set, help him solve, like do all the shooting, take him home, then come back, have everybody pack up, and then take them away. So I had a lot of fun. It was the most stressful 3 weeks of my life, I think, at one point. But I hope
Okay.
people enjoy. Yeah.
Thank you. And friends, just for the record, if you want to share tonight, you go into the Green Room channel in Discord and then you DM me directly with the links to or the actual files for your art. Alltailed, thank you for 2 months. We are about to show off LR's final project. Yeah. So I'm very excited. So I'm not going to do the whole thing, Alltailed, but please understand that I do really, really appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to shut up and get out of the way.
Yee.
John.
Focus. Focus. Let's start from the beginning. Tell me what happened. What do you know? I woke up one morning and they were all gone. They? Who's they? Them. The people. Just gone. I was happy. Was? I thought you hated people. I never hated people. I just wanted to be alone. You got what you wanted, so what's the problem, John? Thus, let me live, unseen, unknown. Thus, unlamented, let me die, steal from the world, and not a stone tell where I lie. You know I hate that poem. Then talk to me, John. I don't know. Don't know what, John? I don't know. Don't know what, John? I don't know. Don't know what? What's the point?! I thought I wanted this. I thought I finally had the chance to be me. I thought I could finally live. But the silence is almost deafening. So, this is it.
How are you doing? Long time no see.
This is not what I wanted.
Ow.
Action.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is so fucking good, LR. All right. Yeah, that was fucking.
Yeah.
That was rad.
It's not as bad as, not as depressing as the last thing I brought up. So I'm like, but I'd still, yeah.
That was
Look,
what a
looking
fucking...
at it now, there's so many things that I'm noticing now again watching it, but given our timelines and how much we had to push, because it wasn't just that one course, there were other courses we had to do. We did a fantastic fucking job.
Yes, like it's disgusting because I want to be mean to you because you're you, but like you're genuinely
of course.
so talented. You've shown us so many different things, and every time it's fucking awesome. That was so good.
Thank you.
I'm really glad that you started us off with that too, because I got to like just sit back and start snacking, and I was like, damn, this is fucking rad.
Yay. Yeah, my favorite shot in that whole thing was at the end when, you know, the interrogator is himself. So the whole concept started off story-wise, at least narrative-wise, was about somebody having an interrogation with themselves in their mind, right? I couldn't fucking tell you. You can ask me, you can make up all the literary bullshit you want. I don't know why we ended up with that in the end. I don't know why he's talking to himself. Can come up with any sort of reason, and I'd probably say yes. But that shot, we did that on accident because we were messing around with one of these like handheld LED lights, and we were just moving around in that dark room, and then somebody, one of the crew members did that, and I'm like, wait. Set up the camera, do that again, and we did that really slow, and it just looked like such a badass shot.
It did. That was like genuinely so good, and that had to have been so fucking hard. That had to have been so hard to get all of those shots without any people.
It was more just like just like working on a different schedule, because I wasn't lying when I said, so one of the girls who was on the project, she lives like a block or two away from me, and it was me and 3 other girls, so all the girls stayed over at her place for those couple of days that we did shooting. So I'd wake up, and then I'd drive my tired fucking ass at 4 a.m. to their place, force them to wake up, get them in my car, drop them off. The one girl was a barista, so she got permission from her boss to do all the filming there.
I wondered
so
about
took
that.
Advantage of
that was cool.
Yeah. And so I just let them get set up, because we also had like these big, large lights that make things hot and difficult to move around. And then I went and I'd pick them up and come back, and it was good. It happened in the summertime, and as I was saying in chat, it was good that it was in summertime because the sun was up at like 4:30. So on a weekday, like super early, we got very lucky and blessed with like good weather as well. Yeah.
That was rad. Ben wants to know if most of the audio was dubbed in.
Yeah, so at least for the sound effects, yes. What we did for at least the dialogue was we would have what are they called? Lavalier mics.
Okay.
We'd have lavalier mics, and we just get the audio from that and sync it up with the audio from the filming. But there were issues with some corruption, as it always happens with some of the video. So with the scenes where he's interrogating himself, but it's the shadow version of himself. You can see it in some of the scenes, but the audio didn't match up. Because we're like, it's fucking dark. Fuck it. We don't have the time. We have to work with what we have. And so yes, and the one where it really stands out, where it is like placed in, is the footsteps at the end. There is a clear delay of like half a second, and it bothers me right now. But if we had one more week of post-production, that would have been fantastic.
That's awesome though, for you to have like kind of not even thrown, I don't think thrown is the right way to put that, but like for you to have put that all together in such a short amount of time and to do that well, like that was so cool.
Yeah, and none of us really had the experience either, because there were some other projects, like because we do like a film festival type thing in the end, and our professor hands out awards and stuff, and I think we won runner-up for drama, best drama or whatever. But there were some other projects that were fantastic, and you could tell those are the students who are like, I've been around cameras since I was I walked out of the womb with the camera kind of shit. You know, like they knew what they were doing. And so it was really not a competition to that aspect. Yeah, Abe was no, not that specific. No. You never know. But for none of us having experience with cameras or audio specifically, and to put that together, because we also remember the whole like filming when nobody's around was self-imposed. We could have very easily chosen not to do that.
Yeah.
But then what's the point?
Yeah.
Why make it easy?
You killed it.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Thank you very much for sharing that and for starting us off with something so interesting, especially something that allowed me to like snacky more.
Oh, and that actor that we worked with, he did it for free on the contingent. Like I told him, we bought him food several times and drove him around everywhere, like made sure that he could get to and from his place. But if anybody's watched, I need to find this movie right now, but it was a movie with Reese Witherspoon and Chris Pine and Tom Hardy.
Oh, the spy thingy?
The spy one, yes. And he was the sushi chef in that movie.
That's awesome. It's funny because
Yeah,
he looked
yeah.
vaguely familiar, but I was like, maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. I figured it was just someone that you knew like locally.
This Means War, yes.
That's the one.
Yeah. So, and he was more than happy to do it for free. And when I asked him, not to turn this into like a moment of learning for anybody, but when we asked him like, why do you do these for free? Because he's done this with our same program several times before on other projects, and he'd shown us some of them. It's like it's just like anybody that likes doing anything. I love acting, and I want to do it. And so when there's these websites for casting calls and stuff, and lots of student projects, and we make it very clear we'll be compensated in food and transportation or whatever, a lot of people actually show up, and I'm very excited to do so.
That's cool. I'm sure that is fun to like challenge yourself to do things, and if you know you're a good actor, to be able to lend your talent to someone's project. That's dope.
And he like he gave us a lot of help on set as well, and how things normally work, and like he really also did bring some amount of professionalism and also a lot of educational and like how things should. And he gave us a lot of pointers when we were going through the scenes and how to place ourselves and stuff like that. So it was really good.
Frick yeah, man. All right, well,
Hell yeah.
you know the deal, man. Go promote the fuck out of all the things you want to promote. And if you don't do it, then we're gonna do it. So you might as well just drop like a paragraph of links and stuff, or just that.
I have one set up. It's fine. I'm not gonna do that, but I will leave here before I'm kicked out.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass out of here soon.
Well, I won't give.
He fucking, oh my goodness. He left mid-sentence, just like last time, I think. Ugh. Everyone tell LR how talented he is. That was really cool. And Scarlett, thank you again for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not gonna be whacking it for all the subs today because I wanna make sure that we're giving people time. So just a reminder, tonight is Art Showcase night. If you would like to share anything, whether you are a sculptor or a painter or a graphic artist, or you do emotes even, or whatever, if you have pictures of your work and it's safe for Twitch, then all you have to do is, or videos of your work, like what LR just shared with us. This is not for musicians or poets or anything like that. That's for open mic night. That's next weekend, I think. If you pop the calendar command, it'll tell you. But all you have to do is go into the Green Room channel. It's a voice channel in Discord. Wait your turn. I'm writing everyone's names down as they enter that channel. I pull you in one at a time. You get 5 minutes on the mic to talk about stuff, and roughly, like, you know, we don't necessarily have to be too crazy about the enforcement, but send me in a DM on Discord. You'll see my name in there. Just send me a DM with whatever it is that you want me to show, and I will show it. But that's how this works. So that was LR, who, by the way, has a really good podcast. It's called Cultural Lenses. I think you would really enjoy it. It's really interesting. And he's also a co-host of Bars, which we are working on getting another one scheduled. And remember, BAR stands for Becoming an Anti-Racist Society. He's in general a very talented and very fucking weird and fun individual. So you definitely want to be following his stuff and supporting him. All right. And that sub count isn't accurate. I don't know why the bot isn't telling the truth. It's 688. What does it say? Oh, it's not too far off, but yeah, it's 688. Okay, so next up is Michael, who also goes by Meatwood Flack. Ooh, I'm so excited for this. All right, let me bust this video up. Pew. Pew, pew, pew. You're big shy about talking? You can talk through chat. You would just have to still wait in line in the voice thing and then pop up in chat and talk to me there. And you still have to kind of like narrate and let me know when to switch slides or when to switch to the next picture or whatever. Guru, thank you so much for 5 months. Thank you very much. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be calling out all the subs and stuff today because I want to make sure that we give focus to the folks who are sharing their amazing art with us. All right, hold. Michael. Whoa. I heard myself. Yellow.
Hi, Snaps.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great.
Good, okay. I am gonna play your video in a minute. You just let me know. I'm gonna pause my music real quick here. Go ahead
Okay.
and introduce yourself, and I'll just shut up. You let me know when to hit play.
Okay. My name is Michael. Meatwood Flack on Twitch. You might see me occasionally in the chat. I'm not super active, but anyway, I make pottery. Most of the stuff that I have made, I just moved, so most of it's packed up. But I thought I would make a coffee cup real quick, and I can do that in 5 minutes. So whenever you're ready to push play, Snaps, go ahead and just tell me when.
Okay. I'm switching over, getting myself out of the way, and I'm hitting play right now.
So what I do, I start with a pound of clay. A 1 pound ball of clay usually makes about a 12-ounce cup for coffee or beer. I usually make like 10 or 12 cups at a time. When I'm coming back, if I haven't made pots in a while, I start doing it just to get back in the habit of it. But the first thing you do, you center the clay in the center of your wheel, kind of bring it up into a cone shape, and then press it back down into a hockey puck shape. And then you basically want it to be fairly motionless in the center of the wheel. So then you make a hole in the center, make the floor of the cup, make it flat, and I test the thickness of the floor with a needle just to see it, make sure it's about a quarter of an inch thick. What I'm going for is to make the whole cup about a quarter of an inch thick on all sides. So once the floor is made, I start bringing the walls of the cup up. I usually make my cups are wide at the bottom and sort of narrow at the top. It kind of gives them a sort of a sturdy look, a kind of a stable, wide bottom, narrow top look, and I kind of like that. Um, so I bring it up into a kind of a cone, reshape it a couple times, and then just start lifting. I kind of dig in with my outside fingers and just start pushing up a roll of clay every time until I get to the height that I want. This will end up about 6 inches tall. I'm not sure what that is in the metric system, but so my coffee mugs are kind of based on a British style tankard. Um, it's the way they've been made in England for hundreds of years. So that's kind of broad, loosely based my style. Every potter makes their own coffee cup in their own way. So this is sort of mine. That's sort of a bastardized British beer tankard. Uh, I leave a little ridge about 2/3 of the way up on the cup, and that's where I'll attach my handle. It kind of makes a nice horizontal line that flows through the edge of the cup and down the handle. Um, so just kind of bellying out, kind of refining the shape a little bit. That's a sponge, and I get the water out of the bottom of the cup, so it'll dry a little bit faster. And then I scrape off the wet clay off the surface, and obviously this cup is not going to be dry in time for me to put a handle on it. So I do a little TV chef magic and bring in a slightly drier cup to put a handle on in just a second. Clean up the edge of the bottom edge of the cup, make a little bevel there so it doesn't scratch your table. And that's the shape. That's the way I make every cup that I make pretty much looks like that. So I take that off the wheel, and then I will bring down a pre-made a cup that I had just made a few minutes earlier and a handle that I've made a little bit earlier so that I can get in under the 5-minute window. I don't have to make the handle, so I skip that part. And I will wet the handle so it sticks, attach it to the cup at the ridge, and just stick it on. After I finish this, after I put the handle on, I'll come back in 10 or 15 minutes and just sort of refine and reshape it. Make sure the handle, for me, that's the point of contact with the cup. So you want it to be nice. You want it to feel good in your hand. I make my handles a little bit flat and not cylindrical, so that it kind of rests on your finger a little bit nicer. So then I just put a bend in it, smudge it down at the bottom, snap off that tail. And there it is. So once that's finished, I'll glaze it, fire it. It'll come out of the kiln and that's a finished cup right there. That's what they should look like. So there you have it.
Bro. Okay, someone said, do you have a YouTube channel for this? And like, legit, I would watch the fuck out of that. You put some like chill, peaceful music behind something like that. That was mesmerizing. You made it look so easy.
Well, coffee cups are my favorite. I've done hundreds of them, and I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't put it on socials really. I've never made a dime out of pottery. I've never sold a piece. So I don't know. I just mostly I don't. Well, my big I know where you're going with it.
I love how you just call yourself.
I can see it in your eyes. You're going to start in with the imposter syndrome, but not all hobbies need to be monetized. But yeah, someday when I get a little bit better. But
when you get a little bit better, there are people in chat who are already like, I want one. Like, that's so cool. Just watching you like put that together was so interesting. I like that style of mug too. I like the oversized, like the nice big coffee mugs. That's one of the ones that Alex uses the most. It's like a Game of Thrones mug that looks almost like that.
Right.
Like, except the handle wasn't as cool as the one that you made.
Well, thanks. Maybe for a future art night, I can do something bigger and do like a time lapse where I can make a big jar or something and make it into a 5-minute video.
Yo, if you need 10 minutes, like I will happily, we can definitely do 10 minutes because I was seriously just mesmerized. That was so interesting to watch and just like so peaceful. That was really,
well, thank you.
And your voice, you have a really nice voice too, Michael. So like legit, if you were to do this exact same thing, like record yourself creating stuff and then just do a voiceover and throw that on YouTube, like I know not everything needs to be monetized. You don't have to turn this into like, I gotta make money. But genuinely, if that's something that you have any thoughts of, like people would watch that. That was chill as fuck.
I think that might be step one is make a YouTube channel. So I'll do that and report back here when I do.
Yeah. And in the meantime, for sure, like take 10 minutes if you want to make something cool for the next art night. Cause that was, I'm so calm now. That was very soothing.
Well, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much for sharing. I don't know if you have anything to promote, regardless of whether it's your stuff or something else. You can take this time on the mic to do it.
No, just say hi when you see Meat with Black in the chat.
There you go.
All right.
You're fucking awesome. Thanks for sharing that. That was a treat.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bro, what? I want to watch it again just because it was like so just incredibly relaxing, wasn't it? And I want that mug. That was cool as fuck. I was telling him because I've known that he does all this awesome pottery and stuff. And I've been telling him for a while, like, I cannot wait till I can safely go and venture out in Phoenix again because I am going to find a pottery studio. I want to do that. I want to work with my hands. And the way he was just like tuned in and just like feeling out the clay, like all of that was so cool. Yeah, $20 for that, easy, 100%. Especially when you start getting to like glaze it and stuff and change up the color. That was cool. Yeah, exactly, Dirty Smith. I want to be like you. Yes. Very, very, very sensual. Yes, that was a whole fucking vibe. Imagine that to just like some very peaceful music. Like that like hang drum, or like the stuff where it's just like ocean noises and wind chimes plus that. I would just sit and stare forever and be so happy. How long are we doing this? For about 2 hours. Do whatever feels right, Meatwood, Michael. Like, whatever you want to do, we want to see it. That mug in and of itself was very fascinating. That was really beautiful. I really liked it. That was cool. Lamb of God? Nice. Okay, so again, if you're here for Art Showcase Night and you want to show off your work, go into the Green Room channel in Discord. It's a voice channel. If you don't want to speak and you just want me to like click through pictures and you can type in chat, that's totally fine. But you do still have to go into the Green Room so that it holds your space in line, because as soon as I see your name in there, I write you on my little listy here. If you want to see it, this is my listy. Isn't that nice? So yeah, Tony's next, and then we've got Theater Nerd, and then we've got Amber. All you have to do... Yeah, right? Crit! That was like so quick. A few minutes to make this badass fucking mug. That thing looks sturdy. And did any of you like just jump a tiny bit when he snapped off the edge from the handle? Because that was like, it was so satisfying, and at the same time I was like, of course, what else were you gonna do with it? But he put the little handle on and then like smudged it in so it like fit perfect, and then just boop, and I was like, oh, oh, hello. Yeah, that was a treat. Okay, and then Christopher is up after Amber. So whatever it is you want me to show on screen, you just have to send me a DM directly on Discord. Get into the Green Room, send me a DM with your stuff. I'll put it up on screen and let you talk through whatever kind of cool stuff you have created. Confidence due to experience. Yes, 100%. It was just, yeah, that was a treat. Michael, you're a badass. So glad you shared with us tonight. Okay. Next up is Tony. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Say more words so I can check your volume.
I took Meatball on a nice walk today and got him some cookies from a bakery.
Aw, he deserves that.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, let me open up all your Peaktars. Ooh, I'm so glad I have food in front of me right now.
Yeah, I'm about to make some people hungry.
Yes, you are. Oh, that glaze. That is...
You like that?
Yeah, that's sexual in nature. That's good looking.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get you banned.
Oh my goodness, yeah. We're getting banned off Twitch with this, friends. Ooh, poggers, my doggers. Okay. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, good day. Okay. So let me get myself out of the way here. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute myself, so you just tell me when to switch through the pictures. But just, you know, introduce yourself and then you know what to do.
Okay. Hello, I'm Tony, Carefree Tony, Major Big Dick Johnson. You can call me Tony. And I'm a baker. A lot of these pictures are the various things that I've baked, cakes and breads. And I think they're pretty fucking cool. This first one here is something I made for a friend of mine. And they're also a photographer, so they took some super nice pictures of it afterwards. And it's awesome. It's a strawberry jam with, I think it's some kind of vanilla icing in the middle too. And if you go to the next picture, it shows you a nice cut through. It's got the 2 layers of the bread, along with a nice jam and frosting in the middle. Some nice chocolate on top with a nice little strawberry. This has been my favorite cake to make so far. It looks pretty, it tastes good. It's pretty perfect. I think the next picture is just some quesadillas I've made. Had a surprisingly tough time making quesadillas or tortillas so far, but these ones came out super nice. I finally got some nice tortilla bubbles to pop up in there when I was using it on the grill. Because I started out trying to make them on the oven, but that didn't quite work out too well. The grill though, popped them out nice, gave them a nice color to them, good little browning on the edges. Those things were delicious. One of them opened up a bunch too, so I just got to fill the entire thing up with the meat that I had and the eggs that I had, and it was like a mini sandwich, and it was awesome. The next picture is something I did for work. I think it's called a fruit pizza, and this was fun to make. The base of it is literally just a gigantic cookie. I went cheap. I bought one of the big cookies from the store, like the tube of cookies, mashed it all together, rolled it out into like a 12-inch like pizza roll, stuck it in the oven, cooked it that way. And then afterwards, I just loaded it up with a whipped cream icing and a whole bunch of different fruits, and then splattered some orange glaze on top. Took this into work the next day, and it was an absolute hit. It was gone in like an hour, and people are now begging me to bake more and bring that into work. I might bake this again just for myself though, because I only got one piece and I definitely need more because it was delicious. And then we start getting into some of the breads that I've made. The next picture, I didn't quite know what this was going to be at first. I was looking for a simple bread recipe just to practice. Followed the directions, stuck it in the oven. When I took it out, it came out like as this just beautifully brown bun. Hit it with some quick glaze, which I think was mostly just olive oil to give it this beautiful little shine on it. And it looks and tastes exactly like those buns you'd get out of like your steak houses, but a gigantic version. And oof, it was good. The next picture shows you some of the air holes in there. Those crispy air holes. This was a good bread. Good squish. Good all around. Tasty. I want to make this bread now just looking at it too. I mean, just look at that nice air hole right in the middle there. Yeah. Now the next bread that I tried to make, it's supposed to be a braided loaf, but as soon as I started, I confused myself. Like I was trying to follow the directions, like 1/7, 5/8, 3/4, and I got halfway through and it made no sense. And then I just started randomly folding my bread until eventually I got to the end, tied it up, and called it a day. But it turned out not too shabby. It still ended up with a nice crisp top, which I liked. And then again, those next pictures show you those air holes again, those spicy little air holes. They're good too. You can see the top that's nice and flaky as well. I love that flake on the bread. That was real nice. I baked it pretty well too. I was surprised about that. I was worried about all the finagling I was doing with the knots, but it came out real good brown, real good flaky. And that was good bread. But I'll definitely have to watch a video next time to figure out how to finagle and braid, because that was not working out well for me. And the last bread that I got is what's been my absolute favorite. It's this focaccia bread. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but this is the third time I've made it, because the first 2 times it didn't come out right, but this third time it looked super pretty. It's got all those like pockets in them, and the pockets ended up getting filled with olive oil and salt. And after it got baked, the bread just absorbed all the olive oil, absorbed all the salt. And oh, good lord, it was good. It was so crispy, crunchy right on the outside, but the middle was so soft. Oh. And the taste too, the flavor, it was all just, it was beautifully salty, but it got so fruity from all the olive oil that got poured in it. Mm. That I'm making again tomorrow. That's my favorite bread. And then just rosemary on the top to give it some nice little bit of everything. Yeah, I like that bread. If you try making bread, you should definitely give this one a shot eventually, because it is so good.
This was bordering on going past TOS. That was
Real close, huh?
Oh my god. Well, first of all, you got LR pregnant, so you're gonna have to make some decisions on what you're gonna do about that. Yeah, I have no words. Oh my god, and that fucking braided loaf, the flakiness, I didn't even notice it until you said
You see
something.
that flake?
Oh my god, but the fucking flake. Holy shit, that looks perfect.
Oh.
Y'all, bake bread. Bake bread. Wow.
No, I do not have an OnlyFans for my bread.
You you really need to. Yeah, that was bonerific. Everyone is uncomfortable. All their pants are fitting tighter now because of this. Yeah, that was
Change your underwear.
Mm-hmm. Y'all figure your own business out, cause goddamn. I'm so glad I had food in front of me, cause this is obscene. Like, anyone who hasn't gotten to eat yet and they're looking at this, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of you. You made me drop a loaf. Holy shit. Wow. Well, Tony, thank you for making everyone uncomfortable in the best way. Is there anything you'd like to promote?
Baked bread.
Yeah. That's what's up. Oh my god. Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing and for blowing everyone's minds. They definitely deserved that. Yeah, if you want to drop any links to anything in chat, you're welcome too. But I look forward to more baking creations next time. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Whew. Y'all, I'm sorry. The name of the last one, like the type of bread or the person? Because that was Carefree Tony. He used to go by the name Major Big Dick Johnson, but someone reported his name and he got banned. Oh, the bread itself. Yeah, focaccia. Oh, and I see we have a new friend hanging out here. Circilla plays violin. Hi. Tonight is art night. Normally we're very chat focused, but tonight is art showcase night, so people are showing off their stuff, so I'm not paying as much attention to chat. I'm trying to allow everyone to... Oh, Circilla. Like that? Circilla. Okay, thank you for telling me, because I don't want to fuck up names if I can be corrected. Circilla, well, welcome. It's art night. If you want to participate, you still can. Weapon, what are the files? Are they pictures? Are they videos? What the deal is? Oh, I was talking about for you, Circilla, go into the green room channel. It's the voice channel in Discord. Wait your turn. I'm pulling everyone in one at a time. Weapon, if they're really big, can you shrink them down, or you can send me a Google Drive link. Google Drive only like somewhat sucks because it doesn't let me like fully zoom in on them as well. But yeah, if you want to show off any of your art tonight, all you have to do, you don't have to be a sub, you don't have to be a follower, you can be brand new, none of that matters. You just have to go into the Discord, wait in the green room voice channel, and then DM me on Discord with the links to whatever pictures I'm showing off, like Tony just did, or to the video that you have, like the last two before that had done, and I'll pull you in one at a time. We're trying to stay around 5 minutes each. So if you have a million pictures, cut it down to your faves, okay? Okay, so I'm sorry. By the way, for all of you who are insanely aroused after looking at all of that bread, because holy shit. Again, I'm very happy that I have food in front of me, because that was saucy. That was saucy. Okay, so next up, bless me. Next up is Theater Nerd. Yellow. Ooh, Lyrical, thank you for 47. I love you a bunch. I'm not hitting the gong for people right now because it's art night, but I appreciate you. I love you. Theater Nerd, hello. Hello.
You know, there's a thing called a mute button. I was saying hello, and I'm like, why can't she hear me?
And now we know.
Yep, that would be why. I knew I was gonna do that.
Alright, I'm opening up all your files. Rot meow.
Are you going in the order I sent them to you in?
Yes.
Just so I know? Okay.
Yes, friend. So we got 4? That's it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Hello,
Hi, Blink.
for those of you who don't know me, my name's Theater Nerd and I'm a game designer. I say that because these are some test shots for my horror RPG called Hunting the Hodag, which is set in the forest. These are some possible photos that obviously need to be edited to be a little bit more creepy and horror-like. But this actually is at a state park. There's a lake way in the background of the first photo at the very tippy top. The state park is known as High Cliff, and that's me up at the like tippy top furthest point of the state park, looking out onto a lake. I didn't necessarily take that one explicitly for it, but I kind of like the through the trees and creepy lake in the background. You can go ahead and go to the next one. What's more horrific than a creepy wooden bridge over a creek? That's why I took that one. This one was more one that I took specifically either as a test shot or possibly using that shot. I think if I was gonna redo this one, I would go out more at like noon, so there weren't as many shadows, but I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing. We can go to the next picture. This one I really liked because it had the rope across the path. This is at a local nature preserve to me. I might have hiked on a totally ungroomed path that I shouldn't have been on. Because I just walked around the pole that you see on the left of the picture and continued down the trail. Because I was like, this doesn't look that bad, and then got halfway through it and the grass was long in the middle of the path, and I went, oh, mistakes. I've made mistakes. But I kind of liked how the trees kind of made kind of an archway over the path, and how it was barred off. I think with some editing you can make that look super creepy. And we can go ahead and go to the last one. The last one is another one of those like super creepy tree archway paths things, which I thought could, with some editing, could turn into a very creepy either cover art. Although I think I like the last one a little bit better for a potential cover, or just an inside picture. So yeah, there we go.
So you're saying you're a rebel?
For hiking on a path that I shouldn't. I mean, it was on the map. I just don't listen to don't continue on messages. Yes. I guess that makes me a rebel.
These pictures are awesome, though.
I just did them all with my phone.
That's awesome.
yeah, it's sometimes a shame that I own a nice camera and rarely use it because my phone is almost always connected to my hip. But there probably will be more photos that I will take come spring. But yeah, these are just the raw files for now.
I like them, you wonderful game designer, you.
Yep. If you go to theaternerd221.itch.io, that is where you can find the game. Snaps is gonna be angry. It's still free because I haven't done my update yet.
I'm not angry. I happy.
Yeah, but I feel like, well, okay, so I feel like I'm undervaluing my work. I just can't decide how much to charge for it because I would like everybody to play my game.
Start with
and
$1 million and go from there.
That would be the exact opposite of what I want. I don't think that would get everyone to play my game.
Or you'd become a millionaire.
That's not the point for me to design games.
Okay, I'm being a dick, but seriously, these are cool pictures. I agree with whoever was saying like this chain one would be a really good one, because especially with like additional editing, like it's a vibe. All of these are a vibe, and I would like to go and, you know, just wander through those areas myself. It looks really nice.
Yeah, there's some cool places to hike. I got a state park pass, so I need to try to decide if I'm going hiking one more time to pay for that pass.
You are.
It's cold.
You are. Yep. You're gonna have fun. It's great.
Okay.
Yay!
If you want other places to follow me, my username on Twitch is my username everywhere.
Go ahead and drop the links to all of your stuff too, so that to make it easier on people, like go yeah, drop a paragraph of it.
I will get them. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Bye.
Bye. Price it at $1 million. Get Elon Musk to download. Done. Millionaire. Fucking killed it. Okay. They're gonna drop their links for you, friends. So hang tight. Theater Nerd's awesome and is doing awesome stuff. Okay. Bro, I would totally love to just be vibing in nature right now. We said we were gonna try to go hiking ourselves this weekend, so hopefully tomorrow we'll go and hit some montañas out here. Okay. Next up is Amber. I'm drinking a smoothie. It's really good. It's the apples and greens from Jamba Juice. Feels nice in my tum-tum. Crazy Slayer, I'm doing well. And sorry, anyone else who's trying to talk to me or to the chat while this is going on. I apologize. We're obviously like kind of engrossed in this because it's art night. I'm gonna look and see if this drive link works real quick. Yep. Damn. Yep, that works. Okie dokie. Hold, please. Cleve, you're beautiful and your butt looks great today. Also, hi, Common. Okay. So Amber's up next. Hello.
Hello.
Where are you at? There you are. Do. Oh, I love this already. Love it. Okay, open. Okay, you go ahead and introduce yourself, and I'll switch over and show everyone your first piece.
Well, my name is Amber, ISO Amber on Twitch. It used to be Amberger007, and then I rebranded recently. Yeah, you can hit my Twitch, and it's got links to everything. My Twitter, my Facebook for my photography, my link to my photography website, all of that. And then I felt it was, appropriate with the new Destiny stuff to do some Destiny art this week. So I took some screenshots. I think they're all, let me double check. There's 2 in the Dreaming City and then 1 in the Prophecy. And just, yeah, took screenshots and edited them because I think both of those places are really pretty. Yeah, it's an emo. I think it's from one of the raids, Leviathan, I think.
Ooh, this one's a whole vibe.
Uh-huh.
If that place existed, I would do a lot of drugs there. Hypothetically, of
have
course.
Yeah, I've got one inside the little like rotating tunnel and everything, but inside the Prophecy I accidentally took them wrong, so they're not the best resolution.
We're past the
Oh.
the Destiny ones.
Yeah, I just threw in some HDRs I worked on just to give something else, just besides for Destiny. And HDR means high dynamic range. So what I did is I took 6 different images in 6 different ISOs and f-stops and then merged them together in one photo and then edited them so you could see all the details in all the little places.
I love HDR. Some people are really bad at like trying to apply HDR to like everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it looks like what? But this looks fucking gnarly. This especially because it's black and white. I really like it.
And I think I can do better now too, because this was when I was in college, and now I've got, a couple more years of editing on my hands. So I think I might take another look at this one, and then the next one too is also HDR.
Yes.
And yeah, that staircase was from the side of one of the buildings at my college. And then this is from one of the parks at my college.
I like it. I love the depth it adds, like really.
Get all the little details in the trees and still make it not look too flat.
Yeah. And it's again, like you do such a great job with these with not going overboard.
Thank you. I'm the same way. I have a couple friends that just throw on the like filter from like Instagram, and it's way too much. It looks painted instead of photographic.
Yes, and they apply it to like photos with people too, and then it just looks awful, like the least flattering type of fucking editing you could do to a photo of a person.
Yep.
Yeah, did you see the look I'm giving all of you with your extreme HDR? Don't put it on everything. It's not hot sauce. You don't apply HDR to everything, okay? Good shit, Amber.
Thank you.
Are you streaming? Are you doing things now?
I am streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays. I made an exception for this Saturday because it was a pretty busy Saturday. But yeah, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. Tuesdays, Thursday is 7:30 to 11, and then Saturday don't have a set time for Saturday yet. I just kind of go whenever I want. But I always announce it on Twitter.
Good. Go drop all your links in chat so everyone can follow you and get all up in your business.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
Thanks for letting me share.
Of course. Have a wonderful evening.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all go follow. And if you didn't see, Theater Nerd dropped their links. Like, if you scroll up, you can see the whole paragraph. Big Daddy just did a slut out for Amber. So yeah, it's ISO Amber now. But yeah, definitely. I don't actually Nevbear. I don't actually invite people to art night. It's just open. If you want to show off your work, come show off your work. If you don't. Totes up to you. Okay, so next up, we have Christopher. Oh, I wonder if we get a continuation. Ooh, poggers. Fucking poggers. Hello? Christopher.
Oh
Oh man, every time I forget to unmute myself.
That'll happen.
But
Okay.
yeah, it is a continuation, as you surmised.
Yeah, I'm good at knowing stuff. Oh, everyone, if you were here for the last art nights, you're gonna be excited. We get a continuation of Christopher's story, and if you weren't here, you can check my YouTube because we put all of these past art showcase nights on the YouTube, and you can see the progression of this story as we go along. It's good shit. Good shit. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and let you introduce yourself, and I'll switch over to the view of all of your stuff.
All right. All right, I am Christopher757. So, this first page, the story is called Dangers Everywhere, and I went from a protagonist, and now I'm kind of introducing sort of a antagonist and his, I don't know, you could call them allies or a kind of a rogues gallery of antagonists. But yeah, I'll read off like the speech bubbles and the sort of narrative stuff there. But yeah, all right, so I'll start at the top. Mega. Aboard the Ravenous. He broods like a grub. The many voices weigh on him. He's weak. This campaign has been a disaster. Niam Cresselot, Talon of the Emperor. The captain of the Ravenous may want to include us in his planning for the future of Earth. It would be most advantageous. You may be the Emperor's favored candidate. The Servivium demands that you adapt and conquer this paltry planet. Then you can go to the next one whenever you... You failed the basic dictum of the Servivium when you made a deal, crack, with that creature. Creag, first made aboard Ravenous. Deal? What deal? Eldrea Maxim, exploration and allocation. The treachery of a war of insurgency is well noted. The captain gave the human Jorge the incentive of ownership of Earth. The hope was that the Quarry would consolidate power in one force. One force, one battle, one end. We smother their light out. Natharak, combat instructor. However, and then if you want to go to the next page. Mega, captain of Ravenous, despot of the stars. At every turn, Jorge has failed. Fighting among their own ranks has proven fatal. In the scramble for survival, they turn against a perceived threat. A caste of outsiders that Jorge once counted as kin. He alone remains. Today, I will extinguish the light he represents. Personally. And then this is the next few spots of narration coming from Mega, which is the captain. The simpletons around me hold little understanding of the multitude of fronts I wage war on. I am what my people call the coexal, the coexistent. 1,024 separate parts in me. Claw, scrape, and gamble for control. But I am the one who is in full control. The superstitious old fools aboard Ravenous believe Earth to be cursed, Pelora haunt, the cursed bone without marrow. They should rest well. By day's end, this place will be haunted. I will fill it with ghosts. Jorge and his kind represented the lone challenge of this world, but today he joins his kin at the point of my talon. It is all the same for them, death. whether at the bottom of the heap of bones or at its mountainous peak. And that is what I got for right now.
I love it. I love it a bunch. I'm so
Thank you.
excited that we get to follow along with this story every time, and it's just so cool because like you always participate in our open mic nights, so we get to see like your writing skill in both places, which is really cool.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. I will I'll put my IG, and also I'm gonna post a friend's IG. He's like, I don't know, I want to say like better because I'm not gonna demean myself, but like he's got a really good streamlined like comic book version of art that he does on IG also. And I wanna give him all love I can too.
Go ahead, absolutely. Yeah, drop all the links you want, man.
All right. Yeah, thank you for this this night. I love doing open mic night and art showcase night for you guys.
Yeah, I love having you participate. It's fucking rad. I'm so glad we get to follow along this story. It's good shit, man.
All right.
Keep
Stay
creating.
frosty.
Bye.
Thank you. See you.
Frick yeah. This is just for artistic stuff. It's not really intended to be a writing thing this time, Pizza King, because we also do open mic night. And if you do ! Open mic, you can see when the next one is scheduled for. Open mic is for things like poetry, short stories, music. As long as it's copyright free, all that stuff would be under open mic night. So this is just for artistic stuff. That obviously walks the line, but because it's comic, it like super fits. So that's the vibe. Just remember, anything that you share has to be terms of service friendly, meaning like you can't be showing any stuff that's gonna get me banned. Don't get me banned by sending me pictures of weenies or something. But yeah, other than that, like almost anything goes. Oop, and I see we got another one. Cool. Books are not included tonight, no. Books would be for open mic night, and everyone gets like 5 minutes roughly on the mic. So if you like write short stories or something, you can give us basically a teaser. Voice acting would be open mic night as well. Thank you, Venomous. I see you. You do nothing but the open mic night stuff? Then tonight is just your night to sit and watch. And open mic, again, if you do ! Open mic, you can see when the next one is scheduled. You're awesome, Christopher. Next up, we have Weapon. Weapon. I'm gonna open your Google Drive link. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Weapon. Oop, and you left me. There we go. Yellow.
Hello.
Ooh, nice and
Hello.
wispy.
Sorry, I just went from phone to computer. Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fantastic for.
Okay, say like 4 more words real quick.
4 more words real quick.
Woo.
Oh.
Right in our ears. Okay, perfect.
Apologies. I
No.
moved the microphone.
No, you don't have to apologize. I just wanted to make sure that I had it adjusted well, so don't even trip.
Okay, gotcha. No worries.
All right, so go ahead, and I think you get how these work, so go ahead and introduce yourself, let people know what you're all about. I'm gonna switch over and put up your first one, so just let me know whenever to tab to the next one. And Lex, you can send me the DM now. I'll just open it when it's your turn. Okay.
Go. Certainly. All right. Hi, everyone. My name's Weapon X Reject. I do art and some video games on Twitch. I actually was here many moon ago back in March and just doing sketches. And since then, I've become a streamer, even made affiliate, and would like to start doing it as a full-time career. But here's some of the things I've done on stream for subscribers, for gits and shiggles, and just some different stuff I'd like to show off for you guys. So the first one is Beetlegoose. The combination no one asked for, but we all, I think, needed. I do little warm-ups to kind of, get the artistic juices flowing, and I take suggestions from chat. And it was around Spooktober, and people were like Beetlejuice, and I was like, what about Beetlegoose? And then I drew the goose from the Untitled Goose Game, and this is the resulting abomination. Is it? I can't hear anything. Where'd I go?
They can hear you. I'm just keeping myself out of the way here.
Oh, I see, said the blind man. Okay, cool. All right, this is, I don't know if it's going to be an emote, but it was just another idea. I, as Weapon X Rejects, identify with Deadpool, so this is my little mini Deadpool character guy thing. The title did affectionately Cancer Cheeks, so I don't, maybe it could be an emote, maybe just a fun little avatar for someone, but there's Deadpool feeling sassy for you. It's a little bit of Rocky Horror inspired there, the fishnets and the high heels. I apologize in advance. This was a commission from a friend of mine who wanted Cat Cthulhu. It's a cat and Cthulhu, and I see you squeeing. Yeah. I'm getting these up on. I'm looking into getting a merch store so people can have stickers, can have T-shirts, whatever they want. I think it'd be really good as a sticker, but she wanted something cute and adorable of a cat and Cthulhu mixed, and this is what I came up with. So. Snap approves. Need to put a little stamp that says Snap approved. All right. Next one is actually a subscriber of mine. So I'm doing this thing while being a small channel that all subscribers get a free sketch. Like a quick little 5-10 minute here you go. And his name was Dr. Ketchup Monster. And I was like, okay, what do you want? He said, well, draw what you think my name sounds like. And I was like, okay. So I drew a ketchup monster. And this is what we came up with. And I tried some different techniques I hadn't used before, some new brushes. Like I said, kind of quick, kind of sketchy, but he seemed to really like it and enjoy it. So yeah, that's something I'm now doing for all my subscribers. Although someone just gifted me like a bunch of subs, so I'm going to be busy for a while. Here's another subscriber sketch. Yeah, it may be a little delayed too because of Twitch, so I apologize. But this is another subscriber sketch. This is a couple of doggos, as you can see, that a fellow named Gatsta sent me, and I want to try something different. As you can see, I lean towards comic book, kind of cartoony style, and I thought to myself, and I recognize my voice. Can you do this in a traditional style? In a digital format, and lo and behold, I gave it a shot. It was definitely interesting because we all get used to using programs a certain way and never really exploring what all their capabilities are. So it was really neat to try to stretch like what type of effects I can achieve just by using different brushes and different techniques and stuff. And I think it came out really well, and he really liked it. The yin and yang of dongos. Yes, exactly. Kamen Rider. This one is actually a collaboration between another artist, Mercutio's Ghost. Do check him out. He's a really good friend of mine. We've been friends for almost 20 years. He's up in Cleveland, trying to make it as a full-time artist, which in this economy, pulls collar. Anyway, so he did the Biollante. We're both big Godzilla fans. He did the Biollante, which he did traditionally, and I did the Ghidorah, which I did digitally. So it's still a work in progress, but I'm trying to mash the two together, the digital and the traditional, and I really love his style. He's great at monsters, great at all kinds of crazy messed up creations and stuff, and yeah, so and then you got my Ghidorah, and I really do need to finish it because I think it's going to look really good when it's done, but that was just an idea that we had to try to mash those two together. Thank you, chat, also for the support. Appreciate it. And this was a birthday present to my buddy Doki. He loves some Harley Quinn, so I drew him some Harley Quinn. Didn't take me too long, maybe about a day, maybe a little less. And just came up with the sketch idea, did it all on stream, everything from the sketch to the inking to the coloring. I try to work quickly because, you know, in this industry, you got to be able to have quick turnaround if you're going to do it professionally. But yeah, that's another one, just kind of showcasing my style. It's not entirely the old animated series style, but it was inspired by, with a little twist on some of the features and stuff to make it mine. So, and he really liked it. This is Liliana from Magic the Gathering. Used to be a big Magic the Gathering player, doing tournaments and getting excited for every single set. Still love the lore behind it. So this was my first foray into trying a bunch of different effects. You know, as you can see, normally I try to keep things pretty simple and straightforward. I'm like, well, she's in a graveyard. We got to give her some fog. She's got magical powers, so we got to have lights and stuff, and I did background, which I normally don't enjoy doing backgrounds, but I actually enjoyed it once I got into the minutiae of it all. There's a lot of attention to detail as far as the reflection of the flame on her face and the, you know, the lighting corrections and stuff like that I had to do, and so it was a good experience to try some new techniques out, and I think it came out really well. And I had a plan to do a bunch of pinup planeswalkers, so eventually I'm going to do Chandra, Liliana, all of them. So we'll get there. Another quick little sub sketch. Once again, my friend Doki was like, "What would happen in a world where Power Girl and Harley Quinn combined?" So now we've got Harley Girl, Power Quinn. I don't know. He liked it. So, and I have plans to eventually color it, but like I said, we just doing She Thick with 2 C's, correct? Well, it's Power Girl. You've seen Power Girls, the build. So I had to keep some of that with you know, mainly like Harley Quinn inspired costume decoration, I suppose. So more Power Girl, like wearing a Harley Quinn cosplay, I guess. But, you know. Next. Now this was a digital commission. It's artist. I did it on Twitch. Everything's fine. It's not TOS, I promise. So this was a digital commission from a friend of mine, whose name is like Mr. Shred. This was actually a photograph, and she wanted a digital version of it. So I took the photo and did my interpretation. The most interesting thing was the fishnet bodysuit, because I had to use different tools to really get it to mold to her body shape. And I think it came out really well. It's actually my first foray into like a realistic style. As you can see, my style is all over the place because I like to challenge myself and see if I can step outside of my comfort zone. But she really liked it, got it printed on a big canvas, and now it's hanging in her bedroom. So yeah. Nice. I'm just silently looking at Snap's facial expressions. Skull Kid, I did for Spooktober. So there's a little pumpkin there. I need to finish coloring them, but like I said, I've got so many things on my plate with sub sketches and commissions and stuff, which are still open, by the way. But did a little Skull Kid. I wanted a fun, different approach. You just kind of usually see him standing still, but he's maniac kid energy. So I thought, what better way to capture that than like leaping over a pumpkin with the moon in the background. I made the moon a little bit more sinister and maniacal. So once it's colored in, I think it'll look really, really good. But there's definitely a lot going on there. So love the energy in the Skull Kid piece. Oh, thank you, Cesar. Of course, that is my avatar, which is actually from forever ago. I was in a college class and they wanted me to paint, so that's actually on a big painting. I don't know the full dimensions, but it's rather large. A self-portrait, and so everybody else was going realistic and, you know, painting themselves as accurately as possible. And I was like, no, this is me. This is who I am. This is accurate to how I perceive myself. So, and it's lo and behold, it's become the avatar for my channel and my whole aesthetic and everything. And I think it captures my personality pretty good. So, yay, claps. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, yes. Ooh-ness. Oh-ness. Oh, for anybody else who knows, yesterday was a very bittersweet day. This I spent 11 hours on. I did it entirely on stream the night before, from sketch inception to inking to coloring. Like I said, I spent quite a long time getting the colors right, getting the effects right, and I submitted it to Mark and Ethan in hopes that they would see it, maybe even show it on stream. But after going through the hashtag on Twitter and everything, there's so much good fan art. So I just feel honored to have been a part of it. If for those who didn't know, Unis Honest was a YouTube channel that with Mark and Ethan, Markiplier and Ethan from Crank Gameplays, that uploaded a video every single day for 365 days. And then on the final day, they deleted the channel and deleted everything to prove that nothing is finite and that our time is very limited, and to make the most with the time that we have. Their slogan is Memento Mori, which means remember death, remember we all die. So I wanted those themes in the picture. So you've got the clocks, you've got the spiral, which is, part of their motif. They're in their suits. They're running out of time. They're reaching towards the hourglass for more time, but there is no more time. Time comes for us all. We do the best with the time we have, and that's all that anyone can ask. So I was just honored to be a part of this crazy experiment and glad that I could, make something for them, even if they didn't get to see it. Remember the 5th of November. So this again was a sketch I did live on my Twitch. Just a quick little digital painting for the 5th of November. We watched V for Vendetta, as one does, and then I was feeling so inspired that I decided to make this quick little digital piece. Like I said, it was just kind of quick. There's certainly things about it I would want to fix as far as the foreshortening and the arms and things of that nature, but I like it. I think it works for and I didn't even realize this when I did it, but the mirroring of posture of the V, the head and the arm and the V behind it, they mirror each other. Oh wow, that's okay, cool. So yeah, just a little celebration I did in honor of the day that should be remembered. This is also a fun little sketch. Like I said, I do a lot of warm-ups and stuff. So this one was for some Among Us. Among Us being as popular as it is and stuff, I just wanted to loosen up, and I drew a fun little e-girl Among Us. And it wasn't her fault, guys. It wasn't her fault, because she was in electrical, all right? So, but these are the kind of just little fun sketches and stuff that I do to warm up, to get the creative juices flowing, and that I maybe eventually I will realize it as a full piece, but I think for right now it kind of works as just a little piece of line art. And finally, one of my earliest pieces, actually. This was a commission from a friend of mine. She wanted to pin up Wonder Woman. Pinup was the aesthetic for a while. I was doing pinup comic characters, pinup magic characters, and then I'm still doing them, but I decided to, move into different types of art and different styles and stuff, because like I said, I'm always challenging myself, and being ADHD, it's very hard to focus on one thing. I was like, I'm going to do this, and then it inspires another thing, and I'm like, oh, now I'm going to do this. So but going back, this is my first piece. I learned a lot on it because I'd never done digital art. I've been an artist all my life, but I've always done traditional. So this year has actually been my first foray into digital art and trying to mimic digitally what my hand does traditionally, and I learned a lot experimenting with brushes, experimenting with different filters, experimenting with different gradients and techniques and stuff like that, and I think it came out really good. Is there some things that I'm noticing now that I would probably change? Yeah, sure, but you know what, it's good for what it is. A wise man once said, art is never finished, it's only abandoned. And at some point, you know, much like Unisonic, you do the best with what you can, and that's all anyone can ask for. So I think it's really good, and I like it. And she told me she has it as her phone background, and that was a big honor that someone would take a piece of work that I created and want to display it for others. That's huge honor for me.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. What a
you.
variety, first of all.
Right.
What a treat.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you knew that I was stressed over this one you have titled Red, because I was like, no one look at the nippy. No one look at it.
Yeah. I didn't think it'd stick out as much as it did. I do apologize, but I
It's
mean,
okay. I don't think anyone's.
It's in my VODs. Twitch doesn't seem to have an issue with it. It's artistic. I think intention matters, but Twitch has been weird lately. As long as we don't play Despacito, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think we're safe. All of it was
Right.
just super cool, and what a fun little variety to go through. I really enjoyed that, and I was wondering what the whole fucking Eunice Annis thing was all about. I saw that all over my fucking Twitter feed, and I was like, what the fuck is this all about? I obviously missed the memo on that, but if that's what it's all about, that's a pretty fucking cool idea.
Yeah, it was really interesting, and I hate to admit that I didn't get into it until later, and there's some people who didn't get into it until yesterday, but they did a 12-hour live stream going through the entire history of what they did in a year, all sorts of different things, from like cooking with sex toys to getting tased to pepper sprayed to just trying new creative ideas. Man, I can't even think of them all right now, but just way over the the pea sauna. They did a pea sauna. They put pee in a soda stream. You drank pee with a life straw. It wasn't the theme of the channel, but they just like to push their bodies to extreme limits. They tried acupuncture, they tried cupping, they tried all sorts of different things just to say that, hey, we tried something new today, we learned something new. If you were given 1 year, how would you spend your time knowing that it was all going to end? And then they deleted the channel live on stream, and it was so emotional because they deleted each piece of social media one by one.
Wow.
And things that I was on, like the Reddit and the Twitter, just went down, and now you can't find it. You can't find it. You can never find the videos again. They're going to be very adamant about no re-uploads, because the whole point was it was a moment in time. It was supposed to be an experience, and if you didn't experience it, that's okay, because we don't all get to experience everything. We only have a finite amount of time on this, earth of ours, and some things we'll never experience, and it's part of that radical acceptance of knowing, you know what? I made the choices I made, and I have to live with those consequences. And bad or good is irrelevant. That is the fact of the matter of what it is. And I love that they took that idea in a world where we can watch YouTube clips and VODs and all sorts of things over and over and over. And I'll do it later. I'll do it later. There's not always going to be a later. And I think they've also really inspired me to put my nose to the grindstone and really do things in the tradition, or in the motivation rather, that you never know when your time may be up, so make the most with the time that you have been given. So yeah, it was really cool. It was a really cool experiment, really cool idea. So I just wanted to do something for them before I couldn't.
It was a rad piece of art for sure.
Yeah.
All the
Thank
stuff
you. I
you shared
appreciate
was
that.
awesome. It's cool that you're doing well on your stream and doing those little sub drawings. That's definitely very smart. So please take the time now to go into chat and drop links to anything you want to drop links to. If you got every social media account. Oh, you were ready. We love to see it. We love to see it.
I mean,
Yeah, that was.
Why not be prepared?
That was good shit, though. Thank you very much for sharing. I'm happy to have seen all that cool stuff. And yeah,
Well,
that Cthulhu one, that would definitely make a great sticker. That was the cutest shit ever.
Fantastic. When I get one, I'll send it to you. And I want to say thanks to you, Snaps. I found your stream back in March when I was in a really dark place, and you helped me through a lot of really difficult times in my life, and through you, I was inspired to be a streamer, and I'm doing really well at it. And I've met so many good, kind, compassionate, genuine people through streaming. And I love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep inspiring people. Keep helping people. And I just wanted to say thank you for that.
That's really nice, and I'm so glad you stopped there because I'm like, listen, I like my makeup today. We're not doing this. We're
I'm
not
sorry.
doing this. Get out of here.
All right. Y'all have a good one. Thank
You're
you.
wonderful. Thanks for sharing.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye. Y'all go support everything that he's doing. That's good shit. Good shit. Yeah, that got some feelings feeling, but we're not doing it. We're not. Oh man. Okay, so I see we have up next Sarcilla, Yuki, Lexi, and then John. Johnny boy. Sorry, I just wrote down. I'm writing down like abbreviations. Oh, y'all are so talented. So fucking talented. Okay, next up. Sarcilla. Yellow.
Hi.
Hi. Can you say like 4 words so I can check your volume real quick?
4 words to check my volume.
What did you
Real quick.
on him? I didn't do that. Oh, did Alex put that on him? Probably. Is he walking himself? There's a dog in the hallway that's got like a loose leash on, and he's got the other end of the leash in his mouth. Frickin' weirdos. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me open up whatever you got here.
Yep, I sent you the picture on Discord.
Awesome. Okay, I got it. And now I just have to find my way back to my own Discord. Okay, so go ahead and introduce yourself. Let people know who you are, what you're all about, and I'll switch over so they can see this. Then tell them what you've created.
Okay, well, I'm Sarcilla Plays Violin. I stream here on Twitch, and the plaque y'all see on screen, I burned that myself on stream yesterday, and I just got back into wood burning. I free-handed the whole thing myself, and but yeah, other than that, a little bit about myself. I'm transgender. I'm a violinist. I try to stream Minecraft, Terraria, wood burning. I also want to do a lot more advocacy work, primarily for trans people and for the homeless. I've done advocacy work in the past, and I miss it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have.
It's wonderful. I was trying to figure out what I was looking at, but now that you've said wood burning, I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, like I did the entire process for the plaque on stream, and took me roughly 2 hours.
It's pretty cool.
To go from idea to drawing it on paper, and then transferring it from the paper to the wood.
That's cool. That's really cool. I'm sure that that's like a satisfying feeling too. Just like doing wood burning designs. That's got to be a satisfying kind of vibe.
It is. And plus, depending on the type of wood I'm using, it smells up the place so wonderfully.
Oh yeah.
I love this. My favorite wood to burn in the past was want to say pine. Pine wood. Pine smells so awesome.
Yes, that's cool.
And
this is
applewood, too.
unique. Ooh, I could see that. I could see that. This is unique. Thank you very much for sharing this with us. And if you want to promote anything in chat, you can drop the links to all of your stuff. If you have, you know, your Twitch channel and social media, all that kind of stuff, go ahead and drop a paragraph of your stuff so people can follow you and support and see you enjoy yourself while you're huffing some good wood fumes.
Yeah, my Twitch channel has all of my socials.
Nice. Easy peasy. Everyone go check them out. And yeah, thank you.
And by the way, my pronouns are she, her.
Thank you. Thank you for specifying. I'm defaulting to them whenever possible to try to make sure I'm not overstepping. And thanks for letting us know that.
Sweet.
Really, really great to meet you too. You're coming in at a great time to show off your work.
Yeah. Yeah, I like helping other people out and all too. There's another trans girl that I'm trying to help her out. She's in a rough, abusive living situation, and yeah, trying to get her out.
Does she have a GoFundMe or something?
I started one.
You can drop that in chat if you want to as well.
Awesome. Will do.
Of course. Well, thank you again for sharing, and I look forward to seeing more of your stuff in the future.
Awesome. Thank you.
Have a really nice night.
You as well.
Oh, I will.
Bye.
Bye. Baby, why did you put that on him? No, I actually turned everything off today. So you can open a window if you want to. Yeah, open your window. Okay, baby. Dope stuff. I love the wide range of work we get to see during these. And y'all, if you can help someone out of a bad situation, click that link. If you can't help, you can't afford to donate or anything, you can still potentially share it, you know, tweet it out or whatever, get it out in the world. Okay, so next up we have Yuki Dog Zombie. Yellow. Yuki Dog Zombie, Yuki. You forgot an important thing. Can you post it now? Yes. Go ahead. Yuki. Hello. There we go. I see you unmuted. Hello. Okay, can you just say like 3 words real quick? Say hi to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Perfect.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's all I needed. I just wanted to check your audio levels so that we didn't break anyone's ears. Okay, so the Google Drive link you sent me, it says access denied. So you're gonna have to adjust the permissions.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. And forewarning, I appreciate that you put a little note in there. If any of you are really bothered by clowns, apparently what's coming up involves clowns. Derpy, if you still want to participate, you send me a DM on Discord with the link to whatever art it is that you want to show off, and then you get into the Green Room channel. It's a voice channel in Discord. Oh, you're doing Extra Life. Cool, Weapon. Cool. Okay, so let me know when you got that opened so that I can pop it open here. Aggressive Karen,
Okay.
This is art showcase night. Okay, let's see if it works now. It's still telling me I need access. Here, I'll just request access. Maybe that'll help. Quiet puppy. Did you see my request?
It's slow. It hasn't come up yet.
Check your
But
email.
you can go on to the next person for now.
Okay. If you want to, I'll wait with you for just a minute while you check your email and see if you can get it to give me access. And if not, then we'll come back to you as soon as you tell me you're ready. No luck on the email? Oop, it just opened. Woohoo! Okay. We got this. I see we've got 6 pieces in here. These are so cool. Okay. Go ahead then. So I'm gonna mute myself to get out of your way. So go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone. Let them know anything that you want to tell them about yourself. And let me know whenever you want me to switch to the next picture, okay?
Yeah. I like to do illustration artwork with watercolors and ink, and I like to paint clowns and circus themed art. And the first piece is my character Twinkles, who paints the sky, though he likes to paint it like fruit, specifically watermelon. In this piece, I just use watercolors and water pencils. Could you go to the next one, please? This one is fan art of Eevee with a Pikachu hoodie. I get the idea from the Easter line that's on the Japanese Pokemon Center, since it has so many pastel colors. And for the outlines, I use Indian ink and a dip pen, and watercolors to color it again. Could you go to the next one, please? And this one is my character, Cuddles the Clown. He's a little bunny clown. And someday I want to make picture books about him. He wants to be a trapeze artist, but he's afraid of heights. And like the last one, I used Indian ink and watercolors. Could you please go to the next one? And this is fan art of the 2020 movie Doolittle. Says I did really loved it because the story was kind of simple and it played out a lot like an actual storybook. It is also a bit like the original one, if you've ever seen that one. Could you please go to the next one? And this one is fan art of Crown Shinchan, which is a Japanese anime about a 5-year-old boy who's kind of mischievous, but not intentionally. He just doesn't know any better. In this painting is fan art of the movie where he becomes friends with an alien. Could you please go to the next one? And this is fan art of a real clown named Jumbo, who is a Shriners clown. And in the US is an organization that helps children in hospital. And this is fan art I did a film holding a little rabbit. It's based off of a real photo except for the background. I made that part up. And the white bits, I used white Indian ink for extra detail. And I'm not sure what else to say.
These are all so good. This was so worth the wait of getting the Google Drive set up. These are so cool and so vibrant.
Thank you.
Wow. Do you share your art anywhere else? Do you post this stuff anywhere?
I posted on my Instagram.
You are very welcome to share anything, any links to any of your social media accounts or anything with us. Drop them in chat. Like, this is so cool. You're very talented.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, I'm mesmerized by these. These are really cool. Please promote yourself. Let people know where to find you so they can follow along and see more of your art after this. And I really hope to see more of your art at future art showcase nights, because this was just a delight. That's really cool stuff. Oh, I see you dropped
Thank you
your
very
stuff.
much.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Oh, you have so much cool stuff on here. Awesome. Wow, keep arting.
Thank you for letting me join.
Of course, thank you so much for sharing. I hope you have a really nice night.
Thank you. I hope you have a very good stream.
I think I'm going to keep having a very good stream, especially after seeing art like yours. That was really great. Wow. All right. Well, thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. What talent. Holy crap. The Circus of Illustration. So wonderful. And just like, what a sweet voice. I couldn't handle that, especially. That's, wow. Wow. Y'all make sure you follow all those links that Yuki Dog Zombie just dropped, because damn. Damn. All right. My face hurts from smiling so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was Yuki. Thank you again so much for sharing. Next up, we have Lexi and then Johnny Boy. Lexi. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, coming in Quiffby. Say 4 words.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I could hear you great. I just wanted to make sure we didn't break anyone's ears.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, girl. Let me just pull these up real quick. Hello. Okay. I think you have been here long enough that you kind of get the vibe. I'm gonna mute myself, so take a moment to introduce yourself, and I'm gonna switch over to the first one you sent. So just let me know when you want me to switch to the next one.
Well, hi everyone. My name is Lexi. I go by she, her pronouns. I graduated from Westchester University this spring with a BS in psychology, so I kind of just do art as like a side gig, like something fun to do. This first thing was a self-portrait of mine that I actually did my senior year of high school. I did the hair pulling to show how stressed I was feeling at the time. And I remember this took substantially longer than most of the class. I took way too long in it because I'm a perfectionist, but there's definitely some things I could have improved on. But generally, just looking back at this, I'm pretty impressed by it and proud of it. And I only used graphite for it. Some people think charcoal, but I didn't explore that until a little bit later in my art stuff. Okay, you can switch to the next one. So the second one is actually based off of Audrey Hepburn's eyes. I saw a wall decal that was actually in my friend's bedroom of these eyes, and I was like, that would be really cool to draw. But it was pretty scary because I couldn't mess up on this one, otherwise it would be pretty obvious. So I actually used Sharpie to color in all the lines because I was worried that if I used paint, I would like mess up. But I remember being really proud of this one because the detail work, and I just thought it looked pretty much what it was supposed to look like. And that's all.
You shared only 2 pieces, but goddamn, these are great.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I have more, but those are what I'm most proud of.
Yeah, these are really awesome. And you can definitely feel the stress in the first one. You can feel it. Like, yes, we have all felt this way, and especially in the last couple of weeks, those of us in the US, like, hi, it me. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Bro, the talent. Good shit. And this, for you to do this with a Sharpie, and I really like the background, by the way. That's really pretty. Like, the colors you chose are awesome, but yeah, that's fucking cool.
And thank you for letting me share them.
Of course. Please drop any links to anything you might want to promote. Enjoy it. Wow. Fucking wow. The fucking talent. Y'all. The talent. My goodness. Hi, Casper. Okay, so next up, we got Johnny Boy. And we have enough time for maybe like 2 more people if anyone else wants to share. If not, then we'll just kind of hang out and bullshit for a little while before we wrap things up. But god damn, the fucking talent. You love to see it. Love, love, love to see it. Love. Okay, let me pull Johnny Boy in. Good day, Johnny Boy.
Hello.
Ooh, and you are nice and loud. Okay, say a few more words.
Yes, I am. I'm very loud.
I got you. I got you. I think we're adjusted. Okay, let me.
Everybody said I'm too loud.
Oh, did you send me a DM with whatever it is you want me to show?
Oh no, I forgot that. Oh wow.
Let's do that right about now, shall we?
Yeah. So what's I saying? Like Instagram or like just photos?
You can share Instagram, whatever works for you. I'm cool with whatever. Like, you got a few minutes to show off your stuff, so whatever feels right.
I'll just send my Instagram. I have like every photo in there.
Okay, just make sure like if I'm scrolling through your Instagram, I'm not gonna see any nips or any PPs or anything like that, right?
Oh no, you're gonna see it right away how my art style is.
Okay, I have to ask.
Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about that. No.
Cool. Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna see any titties. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, let me switch over and show off your stuff. Okay, so go ahead and introduce yourself. Let everyone know who you are, what you're all about. And then let me know, do you want me to just start at the beginning and kind of scroll down?
Yeah, that's cool. So my name is Johnny Boy. I am a traditional and digital artist. My art is inspired by graffiti art and old school cartoons. I love using bright colors in almost every character that I create. So I usually started with like fan art from back in the day, but I kind of just want to explore like my own stuff. I got bored of doing fan art for me personally, so I just wanted to like create my own stuff and just go from there and do some new things. So I always go through phases within my art. Like lately, I've been kind of like messing around with backgrounds, like adding like little background stuff on some of my artwork. Like that one right there, the vampire, that was like a commission right there. This one right here was actually one of my second background kind of pieces. Like have a little background, and show you like the progress of that. And yeah, so I usually just like created characters like since I could remember, but I didn't draw since like high school really. And like 4 years ago I started Twitch, gaming mostly, but then I just went to art, and I didn't really have a direction art style. Like I wasn't really happy where I was going. And about 3 years ago I found this art style, and I kind of like just mess around with it, like try new things, fell at it, try again kind of thing. Not like just continue going. And yeah, and then that's also like tried out acrylic painting and then digital art, especially digital art, because I learned like in today's age, in my opinion, it's like every artist needs to learn at least some type of digital. That's just the way it is nowadays for me. So yeah, I learned how to do Illustrator, and I just been using Illustrator to like, that's how I make my art prints and stickers or any like other products and stuff like that. And then but I still cannot let go of traditional art. I love doing traditional art. That is like my go-to medium. And yeah, so like and then like I kind of like using my art pieces multiple times, the same art piece, so I don't have to like over stress myself or come in with a new idea. So I usually draw them, I paint them, and also do it digitally. So sometimes I do the same design 3 times over, but not like all in a row. Like I keep like mixing them up to like kind of breathe myself. And yeah, that's pretty much like what I do.
I just scrolled past it kind of quickly, but this arcade machine is really dope.
Oh, thank you.
That's crisp. I love all the colors. All the colors are really awesome.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Damn.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I just like been experimenting for a while now, and I don't know, I just love doing like I do something for a couple months and then I change it up. I always have to change it up. I always try to try something new, because I feel like when I feel too comfortable, I'm just gonna end up getting really bored, or I think like I'm not really gonna like grow as an artist personally. So I just try to do something new, and like if I fail at it again, that's the way I learn.
Damn, you're very talented though. These are fucking awesome.
Oh, I really appreciate that.
Bro, what does it feel like to be talented? I need to investigate this sensation. This shit's so cool.
Not talented at all. I even have photos when I started drawing about 9 years ago. If people want to see that, I do
You've
have
developed a talent. This is incredible.
I mean, just practice every day.
Yeah.
That's all I do, really. I just practice every day. Just mess around with new ideas, and I guess like because I also had artists that were like kind of like, I guess, veterans to me, and like graffiti artists and stuff like that, and they always tell me like, if you fail at it, just keep trying it until you get it. Because like for me, I'm a slow learner, so I have to like keep trying it multiple times, but it's like, just don't get discouraged, just keep trying it and not give up at it. And then another thing that kind of like stuck with me is like, try to find your art style. It's gonna be difficult, but try and find your art style, and once you figure out your art style, what they told me is like art in general as a career and also as like creativity would be a lot easier, because like, you know, you're still going with your flow and still going with your characters and stuff like that, and still developing your characters, but you have your like your style, you know. So like I literally just figured out my art style like 3 years ago, so I'm still developing it.
Yeah, this is super rad. I love all of this.
Oh, thank you.
And I like the kicks. I saw the chucks you had painted. Those are fucking cool.
Oh, thank you. So like all this is like based on my kind of brand called Think Of, and sort of like my inspiration, sort of like mission, I guess you could say, is to inspire creativity, imagination, because I feel like that's very important and it's kind of lost in this new generation a little bit, because like how much like we're in social media, mobile, or especially like the younger generation, they're like everything's already created for them. They can't really like, not fully gonna think for themselves fully, like creativity wise. And I feel like that's very important for everybody to have and explore, because not even in your art or music, it's also to inspire like innovations, inventions, solving problems within the business world or environments and stuff like that. And that all comes with creativity, imagination, and that's kind of why I want to like, you know, put out to the world and just have fun, and but let the people know like, you know, you should never be afraid to explore that, because very important thing to, I think, people should do.
Fuck yeah. Hey, I like the bubbler.
Yeah, I have names for some, but not all of them. I'm still naming some characters. And yeah.
I love it. I love all of this stuff. Y'all have such creative minds, and yeah, the way that you built this skill over time, like it's evident. Oh, you painted a hat. That's rad.
Yeah. That was a commission I got. I've been exploring like shoes and all that, like you saw that long ago. And I want to do a lot more than those, but it's like the paint, it's kind of hard to get a little bit, but I do like them. I do like painting on them on fabrics and all that. The next thing I'm gonna paint wise, like product or item wise, is like a skateboard. Just gonna try that out.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna give it a try. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I don't know. I just love working on different things. I also like painting on like spray cans, vinyls. You know, like I painting all that kind of stuff. And I've been looking into making my characters into vinyl figures, like designer vinyl figures. You know, like have you seen like the Funko Pops and all that?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about like maybe how one of my characters will look like that. Not Funko Pop style, but like natural toy. That'd be kind of cool.
This is, yeah, you got a lot of directions you can go with this. I like that you're thinking big.
Yeah, because like I always see like artists and what it taught me is like I see artists like make one art piece and they're done with it and they move on. You know what I mean? Like they don't do anything with it. So I thought to myself like what if I could do more with just one art piece, you know, instead of like kind of like overworking too much. And so that's why I learned how to do Illustrator, because that's like for me it's like a perfect kind of product maker, because you could expand it or make it small or big because it's not pixelated. So I kind of just like, what if I just like draw it out, you know, people like could buy the original, but then I could still replicate it and make it make a lot more of them in digital form, like within stickers or products and all that. And that's what like one of my art friends taught me is like you don't overwork too much kind of thing. Like just create something and try to use it as much as you can, and keep expanding on that. So that's why like you see multiple designs like probably the same, but that's because like that's just like two products out of one kind of thing. And also it gets you to practice other mediums without actually starting from scratch.
Yeah, that's smart.
So it's a lot easier to learn from that.
Fuck yeah, this was awesome. I'm really glad that you were here to share this with us tonight.
Yeah. Also, I was in the GlitchCon summit and I actually won an global emote called Glitch Stinky Cheese, something like that.
Nice.
Yeah. So I could post it on the chat right now.
Hey.
That's the emote that won for the global emote on Twitch at GlitchCon today. So there you go.
That's great. Good shit. Good shit.
Because I also learned how to like kind of, like I said, I like doing multiple things, because I still learn how to do emotes, panels, logos, stuff like that. I would love exploring all different kinds of like mediums and all that. And I just stick with one.
Fuck yeah. Yo, thank you for sharing all of this. That was you got a lot of cool stuff on your feed there, man. Any other links that you have that you want to share, by all means, please drop a paragraph of them in chat. But otherwise, yeah, like whatever links you got. I saw you have a link tree. You can pull all the links off of that and just make it easy on people if you want to.
Oh yeah, I could just do that then.
Your call. You can also just direct them right to your Instagram. Doesn't really matter. But you got the time and you got the space to promote yourself. So by all means, please do.
Okay. Think there you go. Paragraph coming.
All right. Yo, thank you very much for sharing. Your art is rad. That was awesome stuff.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. Enjoy the rest of the night.
You too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Totally. All right. Bye.
Bye.
The talent. Sorry, I gotta stop saying that. It's like I get the distinction, right? The fucking difference of like being a talented individual and being skillful. But like, my goodness, the skill that y'all have been showing up with tonight is fucking crazy. Crazy. Alpha, thank you for 47. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. Oh, you were at a brewery. All right. Damn. Okay, so next up, make sure this works. Okay. I'm not yawning, you're yawning. Shut up. All right, next up, and we'll probably call this the last, so I can talk to people a little bit before I end up like shutting things down for tonight. So, Derpy Engineer.
Oh, hi.
Ooh, and you are nice and loud too. Okay, say 4 more words.
Hello. I am here.
Well done, nailed it. Okay, so I think you've been here for at least a few minutes. Yeah, you've seen the way we're working this.
Yeah, like I've been here a few minutes. I see kind of where this is going.
Good.
So, like, you just want me to explain who I am and what I do?
Yep, introduce yourself. I'm gonna get myself out of the way and mute, so just let me know whenever you want me to tab over or switch over to the next thing.
Oh well, Jesus. My name is Derpy. Go by Derpy Engineer on the internet. Well, oh boy, I'm getting all like stage fright right now. I am a sort of like a fledgling creator on the internet. I'm just getting into, for example, pixel animation, and I'm like currently setting up my Instagram. So like it is currently completely empty, but I'm setting it up as we're speaking. I, for the most part, I'm still a student of the arts, so I haven't really settled down on any sort of particular style, but I kind of just wanted to show off my my recent and also what I consider my best work so far. Just hopping into this stream, I saw that people were sharing, and I was just sort of, well, got excited to share my own stuff since, I like showing off what I can do. Yeah, I'm ready to start talking about. Oh, you already have one of them up. This is my most recent large-scale project. It's a bit messy, just because I had a lot shorter time to work with this, since this is a school project that I was doing. The time I had to finish this one was not ideal, but I did manage. This is a combination of 3 different artists. I cannot remember the name of them for the life of me, so all you have is that one reference picture to the side, one of the 3, which is of the man there in the middle. It sort of is a combination of an expressionist as well as a modern art style. The 2 in the back are both modern, while the one in the front is from an expressionist. So it was kind of difficult trying to make them work in the same painting, but it was a worthwhile endeavor. It did really turn up a lot better than I expected, even. In the next picture, I'm not even sure what the next picture is, but we'll just. The next one. This is a recent animation of mine. I've just recently gotten into pixel animation. I've been doing it for like about a week and a half now, and this is my first animation that I managed to get out. And this is of a D&D character that my friend made called Mallory, a tiefling rogue. It was sort of a project that just came with the spur of the moment. I was just listening to some music, and I thought, hey, it would be fun to make an animation to this tune. And then I realized I don't have the patience to make a proper animation with either traditional or classic digital art. So I was like, maybe I'll try pixel. And holy shit, pixel art is great to work with. I absolutely adore it. So this took me about 4 days to complete. The first 2 days was me literally just learning like how things worked, and the next 2 was some actual proper work. and I'm very proud of how it worked out. There are a few more animations on there, one more simple and another that is currently a work in progress, so it's not completely finished. But yeah, no, I'm very proud of this one for being my first work. The next one. Yeah, this is a picture that I did. This is my champion team from the most recent Pokemon playthrough, the most recent game, Pokemon Shield. This is the team I beat the game with my first time through, and I did this on stream. There's even currently up on my YouTube channel a speed paint of this one. This is like the first time I have ever streamed an art piece, and it did turn out a lot better than I expected, because I hadn't been drawing for a while when this one came out, and maybe it shows a bit, but this really got me back into art. I'd been having a funk up until that point, and I'd been very hesitant to even pick up a paintbrush or anything. So this is also a very sentimental picture for me, because it is after this I just went on a creative spree, if I'd have to call it anything. I just started creating things at a rapid pace. There's not much to say about this one. It's rather simple, but it was a heavy project. It took a few days to finish and many hours on stream. So yeah, no, I'm proud of how it turned out. Yeah, this one. This is another D&D character. This one is called Lassie. Since I am the DM of my campaign that just finished about a month ago, a 3-year-long campaign where a lot of tears were shed between the players and myself, I do tend to get very attached to any of the characters, and well, with this one, the players ended up getting very attached to this very specific robot which they ended up calling Lassie. Yeah, the Pizza King in the chat, he was one of the players in that campaign. Lassie ended up being a very tragic character, as a lot of things happened. In this picture particularly, she is struggling to hold on to her memories, and this was a very tense and emotional scene in the campaign, and I ended up just really wanting to get it in a visual format. And this was like immediately after I had finished the Pokemon picture, and this was part of this whole creative spree that I had. I ended up combining many designs because we had gotten this character commissioned along with many others, and I just pulled together some of the commissions we had and just made this design of the character from that. I experimented with a type of shading, as you can see, like it's very it looks like almost like polygonal in nature. All the shading is very straight lined. There is no smooth shadows, which it has ended up being very much how I shade at this point. It's sort of become my style when it comes to shading. This picture was I just really wanted to show it off. It's a good one. This is the work in progress. This is Ori from the two games, Ori the Blind Forest and Ori the Will of the Wisps. Currently I only have the head movement down. There's supposed to be a body and a whole other thing going on, and Well, with this particular project, it already is about 13 frames long, which makes me scared of how long it's going to be when it's finished. So this is my most recent project. I'm currently working on it alongside some other projects that I kind of did want to show off, but ended up not, since they are even more unfinished than this one. So I ended up deciding maybe just keep it to the one that is like presentable. And if I remember correctly, there's only one more. Oh yeah, this one. It is very tiny because I do not have the original file anymore. So I can't expand it, but I was almost almost forced to put this in because one of my friends, as I was hopping on here, he was just, "Do you have the pumpkin picture?" I was like, "What?" And yeah, so I put it on here. I made this very quickly. I was just procrastinating with my friend, and I ended up just putting it on here. It's a nice little animation. It's simple. It's just a bunch of small little pictures that I made move around a little bit, like the mouth and the head, and that's about it. There's not much more to this picture.
This stuff is awesome. What a cool variety, too. What a range.
Thank you.
The colors on the first one, my sister pointed it out, like the colors on dude's legs and everything, like, oh, just fucking, I don't even know what words to describe. They're so rich. They're so nice.
It took a while. Like this is about, like, the man himself is about like 4 different layers of paint.
Wow.
As you, like, when you're painting it like this, you have to let the paint dry, and the thing with it, I was using oil paints for this, so it took a while, but it was well worth it. Yeah, like the colors are very rich.
I would say this is super cool. And then yeah, the fucking feelings of the one that you have titled Lassie, like, without even knowing the story, it definitely makes me feel feels for sure.
That is that particular picture has gotten me a lot of attention, more attention than I ever expected to get. I just posted it on. Yeah.
You clearly deserve it though. Like this you've got some great skill here that you're building, and I like the pixel art a lot too. And I really liked Ori.
Yeah, no, like I like Ori is my favorite game series just ever. So like making art, like I have multiple different paintings and drawings of Ori, so like I could just fill up a folder full of that.
That's awesome.
But I decided maybe not do it for this.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely show up for the next art night and show off more of your stuff, because this was really cool.
I'd love to.
Damn. Yeah, well, if you saw the way we were doing things here, you are welcome now to promote anything you want to promote in chat. Drop a paragraph of links if you want to, and let people know where to follow you.
Yeah, I only have 2. It's my empty Instagram and almost empty YouTube channel that I'm working on filming right now.
Fill that shit up, man. We deserve to see more of this.
Yeah, no, I'm working on it.
Good. I'm glad to see that. And for real, thank you very much for sharing tonight. I'm glad you were able to hop in. What a great one to be the final person showing off stuff for tonight's art night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Everyone, make sure you go follow. I hope you have a great night, Derby Engineer.
Thank you so much. You too.
Of course.